Hey guys, today we're here with Fernanda from Brazil to learn about her experiences as an international student. Hi Fernanda,
Hi.
how are you?
Okay.
So you're studying logistics. You're in the second semester here, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me what was the defining reason to come to Germany? What what did you decide to study here?
Um, Mainly, I always wanted to live abroad, and for us in Brazil, especially, it's very expensive because of our currency. So we never think Europe or US sometimes is kind of expensive, especially to study. It's really expensive. And I thought of Germany when I saw that it was like free.
Tuition
It was no tuition fee, so I decided that because it would make easier for me to be able to live with my own savings
Mm-hmm.
from Brazil.
Yeah, interesting. And now that you're here, do you like the professors? What do you think about the quality of education?
I think I raised my expectancies way too high, maybe. They're really good. I'm not going to say that they're not. Of course they are. But it's very similar to Brazil. I wouldn't say it's better. We have very good education system for college, universities in general. So it's we have really good education systems, but here in Germany is not much better. It's just basically the same. I feel.
So it's practically no difference. So you didn't go out of your comfort zone.
No, no.
Do you find it challenging to study here, or do you have a lot of free time on your hands?
Yes, I do. Which it can be a problem. The whole non-mandatory attendance makes it really hard because normally, especially in Brazil or in the US, or I know other countries that it is mandatory to go to at least 75% of the classes, and here it's not mandatory. So you see yourself in this: why would I go to class if I don't have to? So I end up not going to a lot of classes and lectures that I should. So I end up having a lot of free time, and I do like to work more than study. So I find myself just bored, but I should be studying and wanting to work, and this whole thing.
So you would say like the main problem in studying in Germany is that you need to have a lot of self-discipline, right?
Exactly, and the whole exams, one exam per semester makes it harder too, because in the beginning of the semester there is no point on studying too much because isn't gonna be a middle term exam, so you find it's pointless to study in the beginning. I found it pointless to study in the beginning, and then I always start studying when the exams are closer.
Does that work out with the grades?
Yeah, I was always the average student. I was never because I don't like to study, I like to work. I was always the good at doing things more than studying. So I'm the average student. I don't expect ones or 1.3 for me. That's okay. It's not something I suffer about. I don't mind.
All right. Some people struggle in finding a place here to live. Can you share your experience? How did you manage to find one?
It was so easy actually, but I was really lucky. I received my letter of acceptance in May,
All right.
so around 3 months before classes actually started. So I came to Germany I had already bought tickets and everything. I was going to spend 2 weeks in Germany as a vacation time. So when I was here, I used this time to my advantage. So I just contacted Studentenwerk Düsseldorf, and the next day they already sent me the contract, like, oh, you can sign this and send me by mail. And I was okay, I have a place already. It was really simple. I thought it would be harder, but I do know that a lot of people suffer like with this problem, with this situation, because it's not easy to find places that are furnitured, or even with a kitchen would be good enough, but it's hard to find.
Yeah. So you signed up for the dorms, right?
Yeah, the dorms. I live at the dorms.
And do you find it affordable to live here? Do you go over your monthly budget if you have it?
Yes, I do. I do. I did save money to come here. We have to add the 8,000 euros around that amount of money. But it's 720 per month, but I don't think that's enough. Especially at the dorms, it's expensive, it's not cheap. So to maintain not completely, but to try to maintain the lifestyle that I had before. Of course, I don't have the car that I used to have, or the job I used to have, or everything, but to try to maintain the closest possible as I can, sometimes I go over budget. But I try to save as much as I can at the same time, which is hard.
So you would say that the minimum that UniAssist tells you to have is not really viable unless you want to live on potatoes, right?
Exactly. Potatoes and sausages, baby.
Yes, I agree.
If you like to eat cow meat or beef, it's hard. For Brazilians, that's hard. We need beef.
And having moved here, what do you think of the student life? How different is it from Brazil?
In Brazil, we don't have a lot of international students. We have just Brazilians, especially because we don't have courses in English, so it's in Portuguese. And normally we live closer. There are a lot of people here who has the same lifestyle, I think. We live with our parents and have a car, or we go by bus to the university.
Yeah.
And we work by day and study by night. So I used to, because I'm already graduated in Brazil in economics, so I used to study every day during the night and work every day during the day. So it was hectic. And here especially in Cabo Linford, it can be boring from time to time. Can get lonely or things like that. But thank God at the dorms we have a lot of international people to keep ourselves company, so that's good. That helps a lot.
Yep, I agree. The climate here is pretty different from what you have in Brazil. How did you adjust to weather here? Do you struggle with it, and what kind of weather do you prefer?
I used to like winter, but now I know that it's just the winter in Brazil that I like. I never saw a lot of snow, a big amount of snow. I saw the amount in Cabo Linford, which is, people said it's not much.
Yeah.
And it's 9 months of really cold weather. I'm not used to that at all. And I'm used to this kind of weather, rainy and the summer weather. I love this. I used to hate it in Brazil, and we have air conditioning and fans everywhere. But here, even so, they're not prepared for the summer. It's better than the winter. But I understand why we are not prepared for the winter, so it's understandable. That's okay. I think if they have more winter, they should be better prepared for winter.
Is there anything you wish you knew before coming here that would have made your life easier?
I would have saved more money. Things are expensive here. I don't know. I think I came here at the right age for myself. If I had gotten here around when I was 20 or something like that, I think I would have suffered a little more, because I wouldn't be prepared. Now I'm 26, old-ish. I'm kind of old, so I think I'm better prepared for things that would come. My first degree helped me too, like to understand how college works. So I think the whole experience I had in Brazil helped me to be better prepared to what I have here now. So I wouldn't change that.
So
as it is.
Right.
I would have learned how to cook better, but I'm getting better.
And my closing question, can you tell me one stereotype about Germany which turned out to be true for you, and one which turned out to be false?
The one that is true, they drink a lot of beer, which something I cannot complain, but no, Germans are very friendly. But one thing that I realized, they are really friendly, and it ends up being the false one too. They're really friendly, but they're not that friendly. They're not as opened up. They're friendly when they are drunk or they bar and it's drink and it's party and they're fun. They're really fun to hang out, but they're very hard people to reach or to open up. They're very close in their daily basis, but they are helpful all the time, which is the true part. They're helpful, they're friendly, but they're very closed at the same time. They're not. In Brazil, we're used to people just hugging everybody and speaking loud and things like that. And Germans are not like that.
All right.
And they don't eat as many sausages as I thought they would eat. That was a lie, though. That was.
All right. And German efficiency, is it a myth?
Yeah. I mean, they are very efficient, but they need papers to be efficient. They need their papers signed. They need their things. They're very bureaucratic people, and that I understand. They are efficient. They are good at what they do. That's my thought. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if I have enough experience actually to be able to say that. They're very efficient, but they need the paper signed for that to be true.
All right. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you. It was
Thank you for
nice.
watching.